I have a good amount of castor oil. Queen of Thrones, I believe is the brand. On my skin, I've just totally lubed myself up in castor oil, and I am constantly on the hunt for the most pure, ethical, high quality products, and this one I really, really love. I've been coating myself in it for the past year, and it's going pretty well. I get itchy eyes sometimes, so I really just I drown my eyeballs in castor oil, and it's the best. Today I received a question from a friend about the best mattress, and I have really gone down the rabbit hole on this one, and it's really, really personal, and it has a lot to do with how you sleep and how you want to sleep. I love being in my bed. We spend so much time in bed, half of our lives, right? Well, maybe just me. There's a percentage for everyone, right? It depends on how much you sleep and yeah, how you feel about being in bed. I love reading in bed and cuddling and doing all the things in bed. So I currently have a Japanese mattress, a Japanese setup. I like being on the floor, and I like the idea of being close to the earth. I like being grounded. I also really love not waking up to my partner, getting up at the middle of the night or early in the morning because the bed is moving. So being on the floor really is the remedy for that. The bed does not move when he gets up and gets out of bed because we're on the floor. And also the option to have very clean bed comes in with the Japanese bed because the covering on the mat is organic, the fill is organic, and I just trust what I'm sleeping on. However, I was really into Avocado prior to this and Saatva. And then there's, oh man, what is the brand? Something Royal. This brand that has a $10,000 mattress. You know, there's a mattress that's just over 600,000, that's handmade and very high quality, got certified, and you can go a lot of different directions with mattresses. It has so much to do with personal preference. What are the things that you desire while you're sleeping? Do you want a firm mattress? Do you want a soft mattress? Are you really crazy about it being organic, like me, and pure, and you don't want to be breathing in or sleeping on any fire retardants or any weird chemicals? That's really important, of course, we know. We don't want to be sleeping on bathing in chemicals while we're rolling around naked in bed and our pores are soaking in all of the, yeah, let's just go with organic mattresses. And yeah, my preference is the Japanese setup right now. I can post beneath this video a list of the ones I've mentioned and the ones that I have. And I'm really curious about you. How do you like to sleep? Do you think about your sleep? Do you sleep well? Are you somebody who just passes out anywhere so it doesn't matter what your mattress is? I am just envious of these people who can fall asleep anywhere and they don't need comfort. I really require comfort. I love my linen sheets. They're everything. Linen has a very high vibration. It's healing. Hospitals used to have linen sheets because they are healing. I believe it's super important to have linen sheets, but organic cotton works, and there are other options. But personally, I can feel it. If I'm sleeping on plastic, if I arrive to an Airbnb, which I have in the past, and they have these supposed luxurious sheets, this has been a running joke with my partner and I because I read in the description of the Airbnb that they had luxurious sheets. And I was very excited because I figured that meant cotton. But it meant polyester. And these sheets felt like plastic, and I couldn't breathe, my skin couldn't breathe. It was a horrible sleeping experience. Do you notice these things? Are you aware of these things? Are you aware when you're sleeping on plastic? Can you feel that? How high is your sensitivity? This is my curiosity in this moment. My question for you. Can you feel when things are synthetic against your skin? If you go to a store, and not just any store, I would say a consignment store or a thrift store, and you run your hand through all of the fabrics, would you notice what's synthetic and what's not? Would you notice what's cashmere, cotton, or wool, viscose? There are a lot of different fabrics, and only a few of them are real, from the earth, natural, something that your body and skin can breathe in. This is something I've been cultivating and learning for so many years. I remember being, 17, 18, 19, and becoming a hemp fanatic. And I wanted every single piece of clothing in my closet to be made from hemp fibers because it's an incredible plant. It's easy on the earth. It doesn't require pesticides, and it's good for the earth as it grows. It's a nourishing plant, and it doesn't need to be dyed, and it has that earthy color. I was crazy about hemp for so long. And then unfortunately, I realized that all of the designers using hemp did not know what it meant to make clothing that was attractive. So I've had to compromise in a lot of ways. And fortunately, cotton is easy to find. Organic cotton is easy to find. Love this brand, Lunya. But we haven't moved in the direction of sexy hemp clothing yet. Maybe there's a couple of brands, not many. And we have silk, we have linen, we have bamboo. There are so many beautiful cashmere pieces, but we're still lacking. And the more designers that step up using these fabrics, the better. And fortunately, we have a lot of brands for these organic mattresses that I was asked about today. So my question for you, do you notice when something synthetic is on your skin, and how does that feel? Do you like it? Do you not? Does it not matter to you?